I got 3 questions for you. Number 1, do you know what you're deeply passionate about? Number 2, do you know what you are the best at in the world, or incredibly good at least? And number 3, do you know what your company's economic engine is? If you don't know or you want to know more, have a watch. So here's a real problem that we come up against. We go into companies, and I've come across both ends of the spectrum here. They've either got a whole plethora of numbers. They're everywhere. So many numbers. And often some of these are automated or incorrect. And on the other side of things, they've got zilch. They've got absolutely nothing. But the output is the same. We've got lack of direction. We've got lack of accountability. We've got a lack of clarity, and there's nothing to drive us forward to show that we're increasing or decreasing or working closer to our target or moving further away, because there is no ultimate target. The fabulous Jim Collins came up with this profit per X kind of model. He calls it the hedgehog. Hey-ho. And it's actually a Venn diagram. It's a Venn diagram of 3 different elements. It's a Venn diagram of understanding what you're deeply passionate about, and then understanding what you can be the best at in the world. And then the third part of that is understanding what your economic engine is. Whether you want to be a capitalist or not, we have to make money in order to do more. It's as simple as that. So we need that economic engine to drive all of that, otherwise it's just not viable. Right in the middle, that intersection, is that BHAG, that North Star, that why, that kind of everything that's talking to who we are as a business. These are really important elements, and the problem is that the reason that we either have all these metrics or we have 0 metrics is because we haven't defined this element. And I know, yes, Chris, this is another framework, but it's dead simple. You already know what you care about. This isn't for Claude or ChatGPT to tell you. You already know what you're the best at in the world, in terms of your, in relative speak. The third part is then just tying those 2 together and go, how do we make money out of this? And what we end up with is this profit per X. The X is fill in here. What we are incredibly good at doing as a species is underestimating where we're going to be long term and overestimating where we're going to be short term. So when we set a goal that's too high, we become disenfranchised, switch off, effort's not there. And when we set a goal that's too low, well, we've done it and it's not driving us forward. So there's a sweet spot, really, maybe about 70% chance. So we do that fail forward thing. If both of those 2 aren't there, then we end up drifting a little bit. Focus becomes in different areas. We end up saying yes to every opportunity, which then disenfranchises your staff, because they're, working now on Google instead of Microsoft, because we needed the opportunity. So everything talks to this number. So the key is here, not every business is the same. I mean, essentially every single business has an infinite amount of inputs that creates a singular output, and you need to understand that what makes you you is what actually makes you you, that you tell the world about. So have a look. You can download stuff online. You can go and have a look at the profit per X hedgehog. There's a load of literature on there, but go and have a look at it and really kind of think about what it is. Just do the Venn diagram, what it is that you care about and what it is that you're great at, and then think about those 2 things and think about, well, how do we measure success? What is our economic engine? And it's a really easy thing to do, but ultimately think about that in comparison to where it is that you want to be in the future, and is it going to move you forward, and is it going to help you make decisions? But the key is having something and working towards it, just having something to measure. If any of this resonates with you, if you kind of thinking that we're lacking that direction, it's probably the number that's missing and what you're holding yourself accountable for. If you want to understand if you've got some gaps that you want to look at, then in the comments will be a link over to our light version of our discovery, and you'll get a load of free takeaways on the back of it. You don't have to do anything more. We won't follow you up. So yeah, have a click on that and just commit to the right number.